The tokens may be one of the worst design rewards I've ever seen.
It is.
It's actually
full speed ahead, blinders on.
So schizo, it's mad.
It's not schizo. It's just
Like
they were just afraid. They're just terrified.
But but in being terrified, they have said you need to dabble your toe in a small bit of everything in the game.
Yeah, do 20 weekly events.
Yeah,
18.
People will say, "Oh, you don't need to," and that's in one way fair. But we're talking about design. And this is the bit where I always, the times where I do end up kind of rubbing up against some of the WoW community or other creators is I think there's a lot of people who've got a very consumer mindset, a very player mindset. But when you're thinking about how things are created, you need to remove the player mindset and you need to start thinking about things the other way around.
Yeah, because we have this like...
It's like, what are they incentivizing with how this reward is laid out?
Yeah, we have this tendency as a community, and I think this is fair because it's the only thing you can do, right? The locus of control is within what you actually do, right? So whenever there's broken glass on the floor, and, it's maybe not your building, maybe it's not your office or whatever else, or it's not your home, you walk around the broken glass, and then someone behind you go, oh, yeah, walk around the broken glass there, some glass there. Mm-hmm. And someone goes, well, someone should clean this up. And then in the real world, someone goes, yeah, you're right, I'll go get a staff member, get them to clean this up. But in World of Warcraft, because you can't tell a staff member to clean up the broken glass, you just have a load of people going, the broken glass isn't a problem, just walk around it. Just walk around the broken glass. Are you stupid? Are you poor? Walk around the broken glass? Are you fucking idiot? Walk around it? And like that's what it feels like to me a lot of times, where it's like, yes, you're completely correct. You can walk around the broken glass. You can make it through this hallway without lacerating your feet or damaging your shoes. Why are you barefoot anyway? Zaltath's walking through the hallway. She floats. Fuck, this isn't going anywhere anyway. And I think that it's that awkward case of you both are correct. This broken glass should be cleaned up, and you can walk around the broken glass, are both true.
But one, if you listen to it, will make you more competitive in the market, and the other, you'll become less competitive in the market.
Yeah, because everyone goes, by the way, if you're going to, let's use an example, if you're going to Tesco, you might want to go to Asda instead. Yeah, okay. If you go to Walmart, you might want to go to, is Kroger's a version of that? I don't know American places. If you're going to go to Whole Foods, go to Kroger's instead, because Whole Foods is glass all over the floor that you have to dodge.
That doesn't sound like Whole Foods.
No, it doesn't sound, I don't know. No. I don't know anyway. Shop
You'll
A
slip and all the rich person's sweat.
Yeah, Shop A is full of broken glass and you have to tiptoe around it. Shop B is not. You go to Shop B. People learn to go to Shop B, and that's the thing that's like, that's kind of, couldn't you clean the glass yourself? In this case, no, because you can't clean broken glass without a mop without a broom and dustpan, right?
Screw the analogy. You can't fix World of Warcraft. That's the point.
Yeah, you can't fix World of Warcraft.
So, yeah, people saying don't play the game in a way that you will not enjoy. In fact, the video we did today was basically about that.
Yeah.
Right? Trying to say, hey, these are the things that will come back. These will not come back. Here is what you actually, air quotes, need, and here's what it breaks down to a week. Chill. That's the whole point of today's video. There's some people in the comments, they're all like, this is such whiplash from the last video. Like, well, one of them is opinion, the other one is a guide meant to help people. That's the difference.
Yeah.
So, what sort of gameplay does the system currently incentivize? Are there other ways of structuring these rewards that would have a better result? Where people might feel they enjoy it more? Where they will not feel like they have a 18 weekly checklist to do every week?
Put them on the store.
Sad.
It would work. It would fucking work.
And the answer to that, there's many, and the one, it always frustrates me whenever things they get put on a cap, a weekly currency earnings cap. Even in a case like this, you could do a weekly cap. You could have the weeklies in the event, drop a bunch of tokens, but you could also fire them into a bountiful delve chest, or fire them into a raid boss or something, so that no matter what people are doing, maybe they just don't want to do 5 time walking dungeons, that's okay. They can get their tokens from something else. And then the event feels like an event that is rewarding you for what you're doing. Rather than, hey everyone, there's an exciting new 20th anniversary celebration event. Here's a list of 18 things that you should be doing to get your tokens. And then the thing, they do have the system for ungated. I have to assume it's less gated because, weekly lockouts for the raid and stuff still exist. But they do have the thing that you unlock at 100 tokens.
I think that might just be farmable because M+. I don't know.
So, yeah, but here's the thing with that,
No idea.
Blizzard. People don't know how good that's going to be. You haven't actually told them when any of the things drop. So it's not like they can really plan that out. And if they do want to get some of those rewards, maybe they play a few classes. Well, in order to unlock the 100 thing, they need to do their full weekly list until they get to 100.
Twice in a bit, because I think you can get, this is from Icy Veins, I think you can get 49 this week, because it's a 36 from weeklies.
Yeah.
Then there's a bonus 13 this week, which means 49 this week, 36 next week, and then up to a little bit 100 after that.
There are other ways to design this. It does not need to be the way that it's been done here. Right? This is... It's like you can't even say that it's amateur. It's just not thought out at all.
Yeah.
That's the...
Yeah.
I think the thing that's began to concern both of us is it's as if they're being forced to go so fast that they can't even consider what they're doing almost. They just need to pick an option and go with it, because there's not going to be time to pivot if 3 weeks into the process they've realized this is not a good design. People are going to be anxious about this. People won't enjoy it. We might burn people out. Because again, if a bit of overjustification effect, if you just have people doing all of these different weeklies and things for the sake of these tokens, as soon as those tokens and those rewards go away, they will not do those things anymore. The overjustification effect is well known, including to the Warcraft team.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, in making... it's just been done in a way that it actually kind of poisons other stuff in the game. Whereas at least if you could just get it from just about anything, and maybe you could target it and farm it out a bit faster if you wanted to, but you otherwise felt like you're going to be okay and everything's fine, then it would be okay. But say if you're a raider, or if you're, let's say if you're doing, and Matt, I think raiding, Mythic Plus, and Delves are popular game features.
I'm gonna need a source for that one. Because I think the whole
source
game
is I made it up. You'll get no tokens. Doing a bunch of delves won't get tokens. I mean, maybe you'll get the delve weekly, but that's like 3 tokens, 2 tokens.
Yeah, you'll get that.
So there's barely any.
Yeah.
So no, people are going to be going and killing a bunch of random world bosses that, I mean, they're better called like depletable, public depletable health boxes or hit boxes, because nothing happens. I mean, people complained sometimes about it, but in Desta was a fight. It was memorable.
But people complained.
Yeah. But they'll remember. There was texture to it.
They'll remember they complained and hated it because it was too hard.
I don't know. I think about almost every world boss since, especially in the last few very formulaic sort of world layout expansions. No one remembers any world bosses because they're all the same thing. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, you bring back Shav Anger and it's a far worse version of the Shav Anger that falls over in 2 seconds. Why are we even here? What's the point?
Yeah.
It's like, if you can't just, let's Let's go into our model browser, let's spawn an NPC, let's place it in the map. That's placing things somewhere in an engine. But what's the intended gameplay? What's the design?
The gameplay is you spend time doing thing.
The design is go in a circle, done. But then even the way that happens, I mean, realistically, you have the people who know that they can hit the pre-made group finder and just immediately get a group, immediately kill it, go to the next one, do the same, go to the next one, do the same. So, playing a bit of the UI. And then you just have the poor bastards. You fly up to the world boss and there's like 5 people sitting there. You're like, they must have been there for like 10 minutes. Guys, you just need to hit the I key on your keyboard.
That's why I like being a tank, because I can always just pull it and people show up. It's great.
Okay, true.
People notice that it's a 99.8% HP and everyone goes, it's pulled.
So I guess the thing is, maybe you bring in those gatecrasher bosses. How about you make them be gatecrashers? Take a bit of Indasta or something. Make them bigger.
I mean,
have there be one a week. Make it rotate. Make the boss stronger. Maybe when the Sha boss is in, there's more stuff go. There could be some design. Make it into a big event that's a cool encounter.
Yeah. See,
instead of just, here's the thing, kill it.